Hey there, it's Heather Hakes. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you a topic that I absolutely love. It's something that has interested me for so many years. It's something we can all relate to, and that is dating and relationships. If you're not familiar with the term cuffing season, we're about to be entering into that. And all cuffing season means it's normally during the fall and winter months when things are slowing down and, kind of Netflix and chill, but you're ready to be coupled up. You're ready to be in a relationship. Or if you're like me at my age, most people in your circle may be coupled up already or married. And so you're just ready to kind of settle into a relationship. But maybe if you're like how I used to be, dating sucked. The swipe game wasn't fun. Meeting people in person didn't always work out, whether it was the gym or work or whatever. And especially in the current times, meeting people out and about is kind of far and few between. So what I want to share with you is how to attract your ideal partner, how to attract your ideal relationship. And I'm going to give you the process that literally worked for me. It's something I spent many months doing, like really getting super crystal clear on who it is I wanted, what I wanted to feel like and be in a relationship, and how I could get into that state and the emotional feeling vibration to literally magnetically attract that person. So I want to share with you a couple different things. But number one, most important, your perspective is everything. If you think dating sucks and you have that mental thought on repeat that dating sucks, dating is hard, nobody is left, all the good ones are taken, on and on and on, well, then it's on you. It's 100% on you, because when you're putting out those thoughts, you can't attract anything decent in return. So instead, I want to help you shift it. I want to help you shift into my ideal partner is on his or her way. I know exactly who I'm looking for, or I know what's going to feel like. And I'm going to share with you how I did this for myself. I'm going to share with you how I finally, and I'm so stoked, attracted my ideal partner, the love of my life. And that's crazy for me to be saying. I was a serial dater. I was previously engaged. Trust me, I had been through many relationships and dozens of men to finally get to the point. It was like, all right, the common denominator in all of this is me. So why don't I go inward, stop expecting the men or outside of me to change. And I had to change inside, and then my external reality changed. That's what I'm sharing with you. So number one, seriously, get pen and paper. If you're just listening to this, you're not gonna get anything out of it. I'm teaching you tools and techniques to honestly implement into your life so you too can attract your ideal partner. And I'm so passionate about this because I know what it's like to feel lonely or to long for that relationship and to snuggle with somebody at night or go on a date or whatever else being in a partnership and relationship means to you. So here's what I want you to do. You need to sit down. You need to get super freaking crystal clear on what you don't want. So think about maybe your current relationship or a previous relationship, all the things you don't like. And I want you to make a column list. Go through, and this is going to be your list of contrast, all the things you don't like. So maybe if you dated a smoker or somebody who wasn't loyal or wasn't health conscious or already had kids or whatever your list may be, write it all out. This is about brain dumping all the things you don't want. So then we can flip it and get super clear on what you do want. So go ahead, pause this if you need to, but brain dump an entire list of all the things, all of them, you didn't like in your past relationship experiences. Then, on the other side of that, next to each one, you're going to write it in a positive framework. So for example, if you wrote, I don't want a smoker, because if you're focused on, I don't want a smoker, I don't want a smoker, I don't want a smoker, you're going to continually attract people who aren't health conscious. Instead, you could write something like what you do want. So you want somebody who is health conscious. You want somebody who takes care of themselves. You want somebody who is loyal. You want a great communicator. You want somebody who likes to stay in. You want somebody who's a social butterfly. Whatever it is, now write your entire list of everything you desire in that person. You can be specific about, maybe 6 feet or higher, or you really like brunette, you really like athletic build, maybe you really like musicians and artists. Just be so super specific on what you do want, because that's what we're going to use as our foundation to create that person. And again, the process I'm sharing with you. This takes time. Please don't rush this. You've gotten this far in your life. What's another 30 minutes? So sit down and do this for real. Again, left column, all the things you don't want. Right column, all the things you do. Now, this is where it gets super fun. And trust me, I seriously have done this work. I'm not just saying this. I know it works for a fact, because once you get super clear and then you write a narrative. So your third step in all of this is now you're going to take your right column, all the things you desire in your partner, physical attributes, personality, characteristics, interests, everything. And you're going to write it into this entire present tense narrative, or that it's already happened narrative. And you can say things like, I am so happy and grateful now that I wake up each day next to the partner of my dreams. I love snuggling in the morning, or morning kisses, or sitting at the kitchen table and drinking coffee together and getting ready for a day. Whatever it is, I want you to write this entire narrative using everything from that right column. You love looking into their blue eyes, or you love the way they squeeze you so tight in a hug. Whatever it is, you love cooking dinner together each night. You love going to dates at the theater. Whatever it is, get so freaking crystal clear and write out this narrative that you're already living it. There's a fourth step. The fourth step, once you do this is what I call a morning manifesto. And seriously, this works. My clients do it too, and we have so much fun with this. Because when you write this out and then you're speaking, you think, speak, and act as if your desires have already happened. You become this different energy, this different vibe, and magnetically you're going to attract that to you. So this is how I literally attracted my ideal partner. And I let him, after our first few dates, I was like, I know this can be really weird, but I'm gonna share with you my morning manifesto. And I let him hear it, and I think he was kind of like, holy crap. And he at the time was custom building a modern farmhouse. And in that I described, my ideal kitchen and my work from home office and waking up each day and playing with my babies. And he was like, I think I've built your dream house. This is how real this is. This is how fun this is. So once you've written your narrative out, I want you to, any way, shape, or form, you can do it in different apps on your phone. I do it using GarageBand, and then I airdrop the MP3 file to my phone so I can hear it every morning. So what you're going to do, once you write out that narrative, I want you to record it in your voice. And remember, begin it with, I am so happy and grateful now that, and you go on this rant, you go on this rampage of what it's like, a day in the life of, a week in the life of, what it's like being with this person, what this reality feels like, and talk about what it feels like. Then what I'm going to ask you to do, the fifth and final step, only if you want this to work do I highly suggest you do this. Every single morning, I did this for 5 months. And I woke up every morning in my king-size bed by myself, but listening to my morning manifesto, waking up each day to the man of my dreams and morning snuggles. And I would lay in bed listening to, mine was 4 minutes long, listening to it. And I would lay there snuggling my back up against the pillows and feeling as though I'm snuggling with him. 5 months of reprogramming my subconscious mind to believing he was out there, that was the life I was living. He was my ideal dream guy. And trust me, he showed up grander than I could have ever expected. So do this work. Again, I just want to sum it up real quick, this 5-step process. Number 1, super clear what you don't want. Number 2, way more clear, flip it, everything you do want, you desire in that person. Step 3, write out your narrative. Step 4, record it in your voice. And the 5th and final step, Listen to this every single morning. And you can do this not with just your relationship. I've done this with money. I've done this with trips. And whatever you want to manifest, use this 5-step process. I am telling you, it works every single time, because what you're doing by listening to it, you're reprogramming your mind. Your mind doesn't know the difference between an actual experience or something that you are dreaming up. It's like it doesn't know the difference between an experience or a dream, that you just become what it believes. So by doing this process, you are creating belief in your body. You are creating the emotion behind it and the thoughts to be thinking it, and then you'll be saying it. And lay in bed each morning and listen to this, or a morning walk. Go listen to it on your morning walk, whatever you want. You can even listen to it every night before bed. Take these few minutes, do this for you, and that is how you can attract your ideal partner. I also want to offer you, at my website, heatherhakes.com, I've created a free video training for you. It's a free training on how to get unstuck and create lasting change. Again, at heatherhakes.com, opt into my free video training, and I'll catch you on the next video.